Oh man, so the Milwaukee Bucks on the last day of the trade deadline, man, go and poach Patrick Beverly from the 76ers. Listen, man, Kumpo. Oh my goodness. Shout out to Kumpo, man. This is crazy. I don't know what I don't know what you did, Kumpo, for you to get this happen. Listen, look, we believe you gave the Bucks another big old threat. I mean, listen, man, Kumpo don't play no games, man. This is crazy. I mean, what did you have to? What Bucks organization, man? What did you boys have to concede? Really, I'm talking about on the back end, like on some wink wink. What did you promise for this deal to be pulled off, man? How could you get a rival, one of your biggest rivals in the conference, to help you out on the exact level that you needed to be helped at? For little to nothing, you know. Look, man, the Bucks are going to do what Kumpo tells them to do. They're paying three coaches, man, three of them. And you really believe that the Bucks start Doc Rivers was a good option? Seriously, come on, man. Hmm? Do you really think the Bucks start Adrian Griffin uh should have been fired? Listen, and now do should we even believe that the Bucks wanted Adrian Griffin hired, in the first place? I mean, what? I don't know. Who knows? Shout out to Kumpo, man, doing what it takes in his eyes to fix his mistakes. You know, as soon as he can, man. He's not waiting a year and a half like the Lakers did. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Shout out, shout out to Kumpo, man. Listen, Kumpo, listen, man. This does not mean that you now do not have to help and save Damian Lillard on the defensive end. You still do have to do that. You still are not. You still have not. You haven't done that. You have not made the extra effort to save Damian Lillard on the defensive end. You have not done that. And until you do that, man, yes, you don't have to do it as often because you got Patrick Beverly out there, but you will still have to do that just by having Damian Lillard on the court, man. All right? And if you're not willing to come over and save him on the defensive end, you're not winning. You have to save him. And it doesn't seem like you're willing to do that, man. All right? Listen, Kumpo, we understand that you got low stamina. Uh Budenholzer playing you, 33 minutes a game. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. All right? It's not working. Okay? Um, you have got to you got to save Damian Lillard on the defensive end. And listen, it doesn't seem like you're going to give him the ball on the offensive end so you can spell yourself as far as your exertion, your stamina exertion. So we'll see how this plays out, man. Bropez seems like Bropez is sick and tired of you know having to save Damian Lillard. We've seen multiple times Bropez going off script. Um, and we seen Bropez take the Dame time shot from Damian Lillard in Portland. And uh we seen Bropez have his hands out at the logo trying to shoot a three. When Damian Lillard was taking a Dame time shot, you know what I'm saying? And when Damian Lillard took the Dame time shot, um Lopez had his hands out. Lopez had his hands out trying to get the last shot from Dame Time, man. And when Dame Time took the shot, bruh, here comes Lopez, threw his hands up, hung his head at the same time. He didn't like that at all, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? I looks like some turmoil is going on over there. And listen, man, Kumpo gave the okay. Kumpo is the reason why Lopez is back. All right, Kumpo is not trying to play no five because listen, they was gonna finesse Kumpo like they finessed AD into playing the five. You know what I'm saying? And Kumpo is not doing that. He's not doing it. All right, it's not happening. All right. Shout out to Kumpo. This was a good trade. You know, This was a good trade. We believed that our ideal player would have been for them to get somebody that's a little bit more spry, being younger, a little taller or whatever. But you gotta get it how you live it, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to roll with whatever punch gets thrown to you, man. And listen, Bevy is a hell of a punch. Shout out to Bevy, man. This is definitely something that they needed. Kumpo, you don't have to help Damian Lillard as much, but you do still have to help him, you know? And until you do that, man, hunting Damian Lillard is just gonna be the keys to the victory. I mean, the players will stop. Listen, players are not hunting Damian Lillard on the level that they will be in the playoffs, or when the season wanes down and teams are playing playoff basketball to play for their position and their seeding and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? We believe that will be, the Bucks deficiencies will be so highlighted if Kumpo decides not to help Damian Lillard on a higher level, man. This won't work. All right. Um, this won't work. All right. Because Bevy's not big enough to cover that much spacing, and it doesn't seem like Kumpo has the stamina to continuously be his that being Damian Lillard's captain. You know, his savior on the defensive end. And listen, Kumpo, you're gonna have to save Malik Beasley a lot of times too. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You have to get on your Anthony Davis kick. You have to do this. It just is what it is. Shave your points down like Anthony Davis did, and play defense. You know what I'm saying? That's what you have to do, man. For this to work. Damian Lillard can play offense. He can play more offense, man. If you let him, you're not letting him. Okay, the only he's only Damian Lillard is only valuable with on offense when he has the ball in his hands. Listen, he does need to stop jacking up so many bad shots and things of that nature. But if you want Damian Lillard to have more production, he has to have the ball more, Kumpo. That means you have to have the ball less. It means you have to play defense more. It means you and Bropez have to, I mean, you should help. It should you guys are so lanky, man. It shouldn't be that much of a problem. But it seems as though Drew was so much of a problem lifter that you guys having to do so much more on the defensive end. It just seems like you're just not gonna do it. We'll see how it goes, man. You know, you got to help. That's the only way. You don't have to help as much now that Bevy's out there, but you got Damian Lillard still's not. He's not gonna be better on defense. He's gonna seem better. He might have better defensive stats now that Bevy's out there with him, but no, no, sir. No, sir. We believe that the respect that the NBA players have on Damian Lillard's name, the respect that they have for him as a man, will allow him to not get hunted down on a level that will happen coming down the stretch of the season. But man, Kumpo, Bropez, you boys have got to be the saviors on on defense. That's that just is what it is. We don't believe it was possible without at least one perimeter defender out there. But now you got one. You know, now it's on you two. Mainly you, Kumpo, because Bropez is like 39 years old or whatever the hell. You know, it's mainly on you, Kumpo. Let's see what's happening, man. You know what I'm saying?